Getty Images is flagging another royal photo, if you can believe this, that was, quote, digitally enhanced at the source.
The media is telling us that these are both Kate, taken 2 weeks apart. Do they think we are dumb?
If you go back at previous pictures, the height difference is very different from the Kate that we actually just saw this past weekend.
If that is indeed Kate Middleton, who just had abdominal surgery and needed months to recover, why is she carrying a bag like this?
Where is Kate Middleton?
The palace wants you to think Kate Middleton is doing just fine, but after recent sightings of the princess at a local market, citizens questioned further whether Kate is doing okay and if that was even Kate in the first place. The royal family has been accused of using lookalikes, and now more edited photos have been uncovered. So let's get into it. If you aren't subscribed to the Let's Get Into It podcast, then you're only getting half the tea. For longer videos, deep dives, and of course, more of me, subscribe to the Let's Get Into It podcast listed in the description below. Now, I am not from the UK. I am not British. I mean, I do enjoy my tea. I'm having some hot lemon tea right now. And I'm also pretty invested in this Kate Middleton situation because what in the hell is going on over there? On March 16th, 2024, Kate Middleton was seen on video for the first time on a shopping trip with Prince William after her surgery. We've heard conspiracies that she's in a coma, that she's sick, that she's had a BBL, but everything seems a little bit more sketchy and scary than that. I mean, remember that photoshopped image? I mean, I can't get over why they would do such a thing. Well, Kate, quote, Kate and William were seen visiting a business about a mile away from their home. Onlookers thought that she looked happy, relaxed, and healthy. There was a clip filmed by a member of the British public, and published by the tabloid. It shows the princess at this shop and walking with her husband, and she seems happy. Doesn't even really seem like she's in recovery mode. I mean, she was holding shopping bags, which after abdominal surgery doesn't really seem right. Let's go ahead and take a look at this footage together because we don't have any great footage of this, which is interesting because she's part of the royal family, so I'm sure there were a lot of people recording. As you guys can see, this person is recording from their car and they are zooming in, and again, I just question why we don't have any better footage, especially because, you know, video and photos of her right now would be worth so much. As you guys can see, the brief footage shows Kate smiling, dressed in a hoodie and leggings and carrying a shopping bag. So not everyone was sold that that was Kate Middleton, and honestly, I must say, myself included, especially because she was carrying that bag, which wouldn't make sense for an intensive surgery. One person actually suggests that this was a look-alike, which would be so weird for Prince William to be hanging out with a lookalike of his wife. This reporter, Sonia, claimed that the woman shopping was obviously not Kate, and it's disturbing that newspapers are reporting it as fact. Now, I don't have a hard stance on this because, you know, I've not met Kate. I've not seen her up close and personal. Honestly, you probably could do a few Kate lookalikes and I would not know who is who. So I'm not here telling you this is truth or not because social media is very divided on this. So let's just go ahead and see what people are saying. One person tweeted, "I'm not into conspiracy theories, but that does not look like Kate." Another person added, "This is not Kate Middleton." Andy Cohen said, "That ain't Kate." I mean, Andy Cohen even has a message. Now you guys know that the internet, they go deeper than just, you know, straight up opinion. I mean, some people, they give their opinion, but other people, they analyze the body language, the photo itself. They pick apart that, you know, photoshopped image, which at first glance, I don't know if I would have caught most of that. People are pointing to Kate's height relative to William. In previous outings, they say that Kate is shorter than she appears in the new video. In previous photos, Kate's eye line hits around William's neck, but in the new video, she's closer to his nose. I mean, again, we don't know how the ground is shaped. I don't know how to do the math. Geometry was the one I did not like, and this is when it would have came into handy, I guess.
Other people are pointing out how much younger the Kate in this video looks than the Kate we know, saying this person looks like a girl 10 years younger than Kate, and then this other person said at some angles she looks like a teenager. That was the first thing I noticed as to how much younger Kate looked in this video. I mean, girl is looking good. Another person pointed out that with no security apparently picking out loaves of bread, who do they think they're kidding?
I would like to make that very well known that, like, I mean, can she really go into a mart like that and just go and buy bread without a ton of security around, which would then notify people in public, and then there would be like, you know, a rally because Kate Middleton is being spotted for the first time in public. I mean, I don't even really understand how Prince William is there without a ton of security, an entire army, but maybe things are different in the UK. I wouldn't know.
This person said this is so staged. Why would royals randomly go to a farmer's market when food directly gets delivered to their places on the daily? I was surprised that they were shopping at a farmer's market, but maybe that's what they do.
Social media sleuths also point out the fact that her hairline is different and her chin is different as well. Whoosh. People used to call me Crimson Chin in the comments when I first started on YouTube, but I didn't listen to the comments. I just continued. I mean, I did listen. I still remember. And whatever, I got a strong chin. Crimson Chin, whatever. See, I've accepted it. You go numb at some point. They say her chin seems stronger in the old photo. On the other hand, she seems thinner than before, which could account for her thinner facial features. Not as picking apart the body right now. There's also something else that leads online sleuths to believe that the video was shot during Christmas and not over this weekend. Check out the shed covered in Christmas lights and garland. The thing is, we got a new photo shot on Monday and the lights and garland are still there. So they tried to say that maybe this was from Christmas time, but no, seems like it's Christmas all the time there.
I was so genuinely wishing for that video to be real, but what first gave me a pit in my stomach was being tagged in this story where the creator says, the media is telling us that these are both Kate, taken 2 weeks apart. Do they think we are dumb? You guys, on the left, it looks like a beautiful 19-year-old brunette doppelganger, okay? And on the right, it looks like a puffy, potentially on steroids, ill, does not want to be seen, maybe Kate. Also, why is a woman who just had abdominal surgery carrying her shopping bags? Also, really, the people behind them cannot be bothered to look up when the future King of England and the woman the world is searching for are walking past. People also use AI to unblur this image, and they don't get a clearer picture of Kate.
Now, one thing I like about this footage that we got is that we got the metadata. So we saw that, in fact, this footage was taken on March 16th, 2024, around 1 p.m.
There's no security. There's nobody kind of whisking them through. They look like when I go to the St. Lawrence Market on a Saturday morning. You're just cruising through with no worries in the world. It kind of goes to what you were saying. You're the most sought after person. Why is there not other angles? Why isn't the couple that they pass is just no business?
I have a couple of thoughts. I mean, if she's okay to get up and go to the store, then why isn't she able to give a 30-second, update video saying that she's okay? Or why couldn't she take an actual picture for Mother's Day instead of photoshopping one? Leave your thoughts on both of those ideas in the comments below. But I want to talk about Kate's uncle because he is, causing some drama as well. In the last video, we added a clip of her uncle talking about her whereabouts on Big Brother. Now, I want you guys to think very closely about what he says in this clip. He's quoted saying, if they have announced it, then I'll give my opinion.
Where's Kate?
If it's announced, I'll give you an opinion.
I hope she's okay.
But I think the most important thing, I spoke to her sister, her mum, my sister. She's getting the best care in the world.
If they will announce it, then, he would give his opinion. Announce what? If there's something to announce, what would that be? Remember, they've already announced that she was going through abdominal surgery. So obviously what she's going through is something new that they have not announced yet. And she's, quote, getting the best care in the world. So it's not just an abdominal surgery. It's something else going on in the family that he's aware of, and he is not speaking about it. But there's something that exists.
Kate Middleton's uncle Gary Goldsmith has slammed conspiracy theories and claimed there's a reason for her absence. Speaking about the conspiracy theories to the Mirror, he said, I think they should leave her alone right now because there's a reason the family's not talking about it and they're giving her a little bit of space. I just think it's fundamentally wrong, and if it was happening to anybody else, they would think to give them some space. But because Kate's Kate, she does such an amazing job, there's always interest in her. He added, they've got a duty and it's a privilege to have the roles that they do have, but it's family first. You've got to look after yourself. You put your own oxygen mask on before you look after others. Kate, get well, love you, and when you're ready, we'll see you again. That's what we do to anyone else. Why not her?
It does make me sad for Kate and whatever she could be going through, because if it is health related, that is just unfortunate. This person wrote in the comments, "Oh wow, I seem to remember Harry saying the same kind of things, and then he got eviscerated by the public and the media for trying to save himself and his wife and unborn baby." Another person added, "It is wild they are judgmental of the skepticism after what happened to Diana." Another person replied, "Spanish TV reporting that she had surgery. Complications led to medically induced coma, and now she is recuperating." Which there was that reporter that went out on record and said that yes, Kate was in a coma, which is super scary to think about. Because Kate Middleton had her own photo scandal, now we have other photo editing scandals involving the royal family. Kate Middleton's photo of Queen Elizabeth with grandchildren was altered as well. The photo in question was released in April 2023. At the time, Kensington Palace explained that the photo was taken by the Princess of Wales the year before, but several people noticed that there were instances where the photo was digitally altered. Prince Louis, Prince and Princess of Wales' youngest child, was moved back in the frame. The hair of Zara Tyndall's daughter had been copied and pasted. People are even questioning whether the Queen ever did pose with her grandchildren, or if this photo is altogether just altered to make it appear so. Getty Images put out a statement saying that they have reviewed the image in question and they have put an editor's note on it stating the image has been digitally enhanced. Why does this family use Photoshop? What are they trying to explain, and what type of narrative are they trying to push? I mean, is it like innocent Kardashian editing? Because we've seen them edit their kids into photos as well. So maybe it's just, trying to create an image for the royal family, but it also just seems super sketchy. I mean, come on, look at these images. There are so many different places where there are alterations, and it just makes me question the motive behind this.
Getty Images is flagging another royal photo, if you can believe this, that was, quote, digitally enhanced at the source. Here's the photo. It was taken at Balmoral in August of 2022. It shows the late Queen surrounded by her grandchildren and great-grandchildren. The photo was apparently taken by, wait for it, Kate Middleton. At least six, according to Getty, 6 inconsistencies here.
I mean, really, they did not waste any time faking this moment, and they need to hire better editors. But also, maybe these are the best kind of editors, and you're going to have these kind of errors when you manipulate an image so drastically.
So first thing is that I'm a photographer and I understand how light works on people's faces and in rooms. So we start off and we look at Lucas. The light source is coming from this direction. You can tell by his face. It's lit up on that half. Same with her, same with George, the Queen. Basically, everyone has one side of their face that's a little bit more illuminated because there's a window over here, obviously, that's brightening up the room from that direction. But if you look at Louis, he has another light source that isn't accounted for in terms of the light that's actually in that room. So here on the top of his head, you see that bright spot. And if that bright spot were in the room, you would see it also on the couch. It would be giving a halo to Savannah, and it would probably be on the Tyndall girl's shoulder as well. So that light source is not in that room, which means that he wasn't in that room.
Now, there was an event that is supposed to be held on June 8th where Kate Middleton was supposed to attend, but the UK Army removes the claim that she will be in attendance. It was anticipated that Kate would review the display as part of her role as a member of the royal family, but the Army has now removed the claim that Kate will attend the event, as details were not formally confirmed by the palace before it was published. Even though there is a lot of speculation around Kate, it looks like King Charles and Prince William will be going back to work. I mean, King Charles has been battling cancer, but they are about to put him back in the palace and back on routine, I guess. Maybe that report is to distract us from Kate and to make it seem like he is possibly doing better and the palace is getting it together, even though that is far from the truth. In other news, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were quietly demoted on Buckingham Palace's official website on Monday, with a photo of the couple now sitting at the bottom of the page that lists every member of the royal family. The demotion comes more than 4 years after the couple announced that they were stepping down as senior working members of the family and moved to the United States in search of privacy. Now, I agree with the palace on this one, because Harry and Meghan, they didn't want their spot at the royal family, so put them at the bottom of the list. But the part I don't agree with is that why is that a priority over addressing what's going on with Kate? So I want to hear what your guys' theories are in the comments below. Maybe it'll make it into my next video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye, guys.